Hey guys, S.Madman over here. I'm just doing the update to the interior of the car. Right now I'm going to be installing a FitDVR adapter. Basically the adapter allows me to have USB power and 12-watt power for my different accessories. I've been using a little adapter thing which I may leave here for my radar detector. I'm gonna leave it and then run the cable that comes out of the outlet here for the 12 volt for the camera system. I may or may not do that. We'll see. I may have them both run to this, but we'll see how I accomplish that. So basically this adapter right here, it's what goes on the mirror adapter. It gives it power for the blue link, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in between so I can tap power without having any mess, any cut cables or anything like that. It's just all plug and play. See how it comes out. And first step, this is not gonna be a tutorial. This is just so you guys can see that it is totally possible. First thing I did was used a little prying tool that comes with the kit. I have a ton of these lying around, but this is actually pretty nice because it's pretty sturdy for the size, and has a bunch of different angles and stuff that you can use. So basically all I did, and excuse me for just a moment here, I went ahead and just pried it from like this corner, and I just pulled out. This is for the Kona, by the way, 2023 Kona. So I just pull this little tab out, and basically now I can go ahead and slide that out. I mean, it's really that simple. Now, as you have noticed, I got these two cables right here. These are for the little tap that I have, which again I may leave. We will see. But as of right now, I have to basically unclip this part right here and separate them. And once I separate them, then I'll go ahead and put this right in between, basically. And that's pretty much it. We'll see how that goes. I'll be back in just a moment with some notes. Small update, guys. So yeah, I'm on half the step. Basically, I just pulled this out from the clip here. All I did was stick a screwdriver in between, and then I just gently pushed in and then out. I twist it and it just slides right out. Really simple. And now this part right here, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to just plug it there in this spot right here, and right there, and that should allow me to have power for this whole module. And it's just a matter of snaking everything around, etc., etc. Now, one thing that I would recommend for you guys to do is to put everything that where you're gonna put it. Right now I'm just doing it this way because I want to see if it works before I make it all nice and tidy. But my recommendation, once you test that it works for yours, which should work, again, I'm doing the video for you guys, that's where you don't have to worry about it. Put everything inside. Put everything inside of the plastic. There's some space on the sides here. Just be careful because you got cameras and stuff. You don't want to start knocking stuff around. Just look around, you know, look around, see there's a ton of space there for you to just slide stuff there. It's just hollow. And basically once you do that, just have the cables stick out and then start plugging stuff up on the outside while all the devices, including all this wiring and all these adapters, are in there. So let's keep on going. All right, guys, quick update. The adapter does seem to work. It's probably gonna restart itself because it's not detecting the rear view camera, which I'm about to plug in just to make sure that I'm able to power on. Obviously, it has to have ACC power, and it's detecting motion because I don't have it mounted. So it's like saying, hey, there's an accident, but no, there's no accident. So looks like we're good. Let me look at the oops, sorry about the beeps. That's how much, oops, I'll have to adjust. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's how much current is drawing. 0.22 amps. I believe this trigger is set up for this. I'm sorry, this circuit is set up for like 10 amps or something like that, 5-10 amps. So really is not drawing a lot of power, honestly. I mean, it's not 2 cameras, which I expect is probably gonna be about maybe 75% more, possibly. But let me plug it in and see if it works with both, and then also the radar detector as well. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so it looks like it worked as expected. It's drawing between 0.33 amps and 0.22, so it's fluctuating a little bit. No biggie at all. No, the display does not flicker like that. It's just the camera, as you guys could guess. But you can't even see it when you're using it. So, yep, it powers up the camera. As you can tell, the lights are on. Nice. And detected motion there. Rear camera is plugged in to the unit, so that seems to be fine. And then of course my radar detector is also plugged in, so I was able to just run everything here. And basically what I still had to do, I had to leave this particular wire here that taps into the 2 wires on the connector in there, because this particular unit does not support 2 devices. You know, 2 devices being connected through the 12-volt line. So I had to leave one of them on, but it's fine. It's running better than I expected, honestly. These cameras, apparently they draw very little, and I'm just gonna go ahead and test them out. Now the next step would be to just drive. Basically I have to unplug everything, just not everything, just this little cord right here, and basically start snaking around through the roof, through the panels over here, to make sure then I'm able to send it. The rear camera is really the main concern, but the front camera should be pretty easy with the adapter, with the little mount that goes into the window. Other than that, I'll say that's a pretty good success. Just have fun wiring everything up, and if you got any questions, like always, just hit me up on the comment section. And again, this was a review of the FitDVR adapter in a Kona 2023. Now I'm pretty sure that it will apply to different vehicles, Hyundai vehicles, for this particular adapter, which I'll put the link on the bottom, the Amazon link, so you make sure you get the right one. For Kona, it will work just fine. I'm pretty sure it will work for Elantras as well. I got a Kona N, so you guys can probably guess by the buttons. I got a Kona N and it worked perfectly. Now, do keep in mind that in some other vehicles, you do have the garage door openers on them. I don't foresee a problem, but always, the guy that makes these is pretty responsive. So if you guys got a question, you can always hit him up, and they'll go ahead and answer anything that you can regarding the vehicle. I'll go ahead and get this done, guys, and I'll show you the final product. I'll see you all in a little bit. All right, guys, small mill update about the wiring. I got really lucky with this camera as far as the wiring that they included. This is the Q200 from Thinkware. Bought it at Best Buy. I think it was like $200 or something like that. Maybe, well, actually, no, I think it was like $179, something like that. I forget how much it was. You can find out the price on Amazon. Anyways, got super lucky. I was able to drive the wire all the way through the roof and down through this corner right here. I did not want to go through the top, mainly because I didn't want the airbags to deploy and the wire to be in the way. That's something that you really got to avoid with these new cars, because they have the airbags. The airbags come up, you may get, you know, diminished performance. Sure, the power of the airbag should be enough to break the cable, but why take that chance? You know, that's what I think. So basically, I went this way, went down the seal all the way to the side here. Then I took this corner right here, went down this way. This panel, these panels right here, you just pull them up through the side if you have to, or just get a pry tool. I mean, all of this stuff comes off. I can just rub it off. But basically, that's hair. You know, you got the wires. You can see a little bit here because I'm about to tuck it in right down there, maybe. Yeah, right here. So I'm gonna tuck it in, but you cannot even tell the wire is there. That's not, is that the wire? That may be the wire. Anyways, I'll tuck that in a moment. Yeah, I'll tuck that in a moment. But I got plenty of cable to go around. This is the tool that they included. It's pretty good. So once I tuck that in, you can go through the bottom here like this. Now, very important, this part right here, it's got a clip here, like a whole plastic thing that this part bolts into. So again, this part right here has a plastic underneath that's kind of comes out this way, and it's got holes on it, and this part right here clamps into it. So you want to pull upwards and then slide the cable, this cable right here, under all of that, like from almost from this side over here, under, and then you can go to the seal. The seal is really harsh seal. So anyways, it will go under the seal, and the seal kind of allows the cable to travel through the seal up. And like I said, it goes to here and out the back and out here. It was perfect. I mean, the cable just happened to be the right amount. So on the back, basically, I went through this corner right here and this corner right here. Allows me to go through the bottom. Obviously, the seatbelt, you don't want to be anywhere near that. I'm gonna go under in just a moment. I'll tuck it in, but same thing back here. You see the cable right here. I'm gonna get a tool and just hide all that under. I went here. Now here's the same thing. I went here. Sorry. Here is the same thing as the front part as I just described a moment ago. So this panel right here pulls up, and this panel right here has an extruding piece right here around this area right here, and you have to, when you're coming from the back, you want to go like this and then under that, you know, this part right here under it, and then that way you can continue on. Otherwise this is gonna get stuck. You won't be able to close it because the wire is going to be blocking the two channels that are blocking this plastic from pushing down. So you want to go under. Then once you take this corner right here, again, I started on the back, but I'm just reversing my way. So I went this way. Now here you can pretty much, I got tempted to go down here and then this way. This plastic, I don't know how hard it is to remove. I didn't bother with it. I left it alone. It's too big a piece, and scratch it and break it, and then that would be a mess. So I just kept on going through the seal here. And as I went through the seal, right here you have this gap right here, this corner. Just went, actually, sorry, I went all the way up to the top. I thought about going here, but the panels are so tight that I didn't want to mess with it. So I went up, and I'm gonna tuck that in a moment. I don't know if you can see it, sorry. So where's, right there. Okay, so right here. So I'm gonna tuck that in a moment with the tool. I went out here and out the back, and as I travel through the back, right here, I'm gonna push that in a moment. And now here it gets a little tricky because you have this corner right there. It's very tricky. So I went on this corner here through the seal, and then after the seal I went in reverse again. I started up on the camera, got the wire coming down into the plastic here, and I pulled that out. I pulled this whole piece out, and when I pulled this piece out, I was able to drive. There's this grommet right here. This comes right off. You see, it's just a weather protection for the wiring that travels through here. Body cable. So I went up here and I pulled the cable. Basically, I pulled the cable. You can go down or you can go up, whichever way you want to. It's really malleable. This material right here, it's really spongy, so you can push it, pull it, bend it. Just don't break it, obviously. This whole panel right here, you can just pull out. I'll pull out from this side. It's gonna get stuck on this side. It's got some clips inside. You pull out, comes right out, and then the camera, that's all you see. Goes through the OEM wiring. I didn't have to break any panels. I didn't have to drill any holes. So that is probably the best way to do it. I mean, if anybody's got better ideas, let me know, but I already did it. So you can share on the bottom. But yeah, no problems with the, nothing new with the brake light. The brake light itself was not a problem. There was nothing in here that will block it. It's just a wire. And that's pretty much it. Once you finish up, button up all the wirings, and you're set to go. If you got any questions, just hit me up on the comments again. Hey guys, S.Madman over here. Gonna go ahead and finish up this video with the final product on installing the Kona N cameras, and got the Benz over there sleeping. Infinity over here just sleeping as well. Let me go over here real quick. So let me go and look. Bam. All right, so you guys, so you can tell, when I was going through, I went ahead and tucked that in, went through the seals pretty much as I mentioned. Here's the camera. Now personally, one minor thing that I may not do, this you could probably move it a little bit more towards the edge and side a little bit, maybe, possibly, because that's all I'm going to show you in just a moment. It's just a little too low. I mean, for the view, the camera view is perfect, but as far as the way it looks, you can kind of tell that it's there. So I'd rather move it a little bit more higher here, like towards this area. So that way when you close it, let me go ahead and close it here. And it's right there. See it right there. So almost, you can almost not see it. It's almost there, not there at all. So let's go inside. So all the wiring that we were talking about, it's all tucked in. So I came in through here, and actually through here. See, oh, Look at that, left a little corner there. And it's gone. Anyways, so I went through the seal. Seal. And then, as I mentioned here, don't forget this area, kind of the part of it extrudes over here. This whole piece, you just yank it up. You send the wire under, and then just travels through there. Can't even see it. Travels through there, through there, underneath this panel. Back in front. And there you go. The wires. Did I tuck this wire in? Yeah, I did. Cool. Almost thought I forgot about it. So you got wire right through there. And then it goes right through here. Where'd it go? Right here. Okay. Gotta aim with the camera. So goes up through here, and it goes through the seal. As it goes through the seal. Okay. Then it goes up right through here and up into the ceiling and comes out here, right there, right here. Here's my camera. Here's the fit. I was able to fit it here. Of course, all this stuff. This little device right here. This feeds the camera. That's for the rear camera. My radar detector. Let me crank it up here. So you see, comes right up.
X-band. K-band.
Camera comes right up.
K-A band. Laser.
And that's it.
GPS connected.
That's pretty much it.
Please have a safe drive today. GPS
One thing I
connected.
want to mention, if you're going to remove this panel right here,
Safe drive today.
give it a moment. If you want to remove this panel here, do know that the clips, there's 4 clips here, one here, one here, one here, and one on the other side of it here. So basically, it kind of like you push one upwards, down. It kind of like shrinks inward, and then you just kind of like you got to push one area first, kind of bend it a little, and then the other part just snaps in, and you push it in, and kind of clips both areas here. Same thing on the other side. So it's kind of tricky, but you'll see the logic on it once you play with it long enough. And if it wasn't so hot in Florida, it would have taken me a lot less time. And I wish I used the garage, but I didn't. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. If you got any questions about it, hit me up. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See y'all later.